Grab your popcorn and find your seat. We're taking a nostalgic trip back to the 1990s, a decade of massive multiplexes, the birth of stadium seating, and the end of the road for some classic local favorites. Here is the blockbuster history of Toronto area cinema from 1990 to 1999. 1990, rebirths and farewells. The decade kicked off with a major shuffle. While some screens went dark, others found a second life. August 17th, the legendary Paradise was resurrected at the old Eve's Paradise Theater site by Festival Theaters. September 21st, Brampton gained a new cinematic hub when Cineplex Odeon opened the 410 7 Center 4. The curtain closed. We said goodbye to Eve's Paradise, the Rio Theater, and the Plaza Theater in Oshawa. Career change. The Central Parkway Cinemas in Mississauga stopped showing flicks and started teaching, transforming into a school for projectionists. 1991. Discounts and expansions. 1991 was all about rebranding and giving your wallet a break. New name, Who Dis? The town and country in North York officially became Centerpoint 3 under the Famous Players banner. More room for popcorn. The Markville 4 in Markham grew up, expanding into a 6-screen destination. The Encore era. On November 1st, Cineplex Odeon launched their Encore Cinemas discount policy at Hillcrest 5, Humber 2, South Common Mall 7, and Woodside. Closure. The Skyline Twin Cinema in Etobicoke took its final bow. 1992, a digital revolution. November, history was made. Victoria Terrace became the first cinema in Canada to feature digital sound, debuting with Disney's Aladdin. Talk about a whole new world. 1993, from film to footlights. The Cineplex Odeon Showcase closed its doors, but not for long. March 23rd, the space reclaimed its heritage, renaming itself the New Yorker and pivoting to live performances. 1994, new players and vanishing acts. July 29th, the Movieplex 9 in Pickering arrived on the scene, opened by Terrence Enterprises, with Cineplex Odeon handling the booking. Goodbye. The Golden Harvest Cinema officially closed its doors. 1995, Bollywood and Power Centers. December 22nd, just in time for the holidays, Cineplex Odeon opened the Elgin Mills 10 in Richmond Hill. Global vibes. Theater Near You Inc. took over the Woodside Cinemas 3 in Scarborough, turning it into a destination for Bollywood hits. The big pivot. The Cineplex Warden Woods 8 in Scarborough evolved into the Warden Power Center. 1996. The expansion explosion. December 13th was a massive day for movie buffs as Cineplex Odeon went into overdrive. The Clarington Place 12 opened in Bowmanville. The Sherway Cinemas grew into a massive 13-screen complex. The Woodbine Center added screens 7 and 8. Other news, the Skyline Twin Cinema in Etobicoke returned as a twin cinema, and the Woodside 3 in Scarborough changed hands once again.
1997, the year of the megaplex. This year changed the skyline of Mississauga and the suburbs forever. May 16th, the Coliseum Mississauga opened. It was a landmark moment as the first circular multiplex cinema in the Americas. The end of an era. The drive-in scene took a hit as the 7 and 27 drive-in closed on September 2nd, followed by the 400 drive-in on September 10th, clearing the path for the future Colossus. November 28th, Famous Players kept the momentum going with the opening of Silver City Mississauga 10. December 12th, Cineplex Odeon brought back the Varsity with a fresh 8-screen look. Holiday hits. The Ajax 10 opened on December 19th, followed by the 401/Morningside 11 on Christmas Day, December 25th. Science and spectacle. The Shoppers Drug Mart Omnimax at the Ontario Science Centre opened to dazzle crowds. Final closures. We bid farewell to the Sheraton Centre 2 and the Square One 4 in Mississauga, which closed on May 15th. 1998, the Megaplex invasion. This was the year the landscape shifted, with industry giants joining forces and a new American player crossing the border. The power move. Cineplex Odeon merged with Lowe's, creating the titan known as Lowe's Cineplex. March 6th, Famous Players brings the heat to the suburbs, opening the Pickering 8. April 3rd, a touch of class arrives. Cineplex Odeon adds 4 VIP screens to the Varsity Cinemas, proving some people like their movies with a side of luxury. May 8th, the Silver City Richmond Hill 10 officially opens its doors. August 8th, Cineplex Odeon goes big with the Grand at the Shepherd Centre. It claimed the title of the largest cinema in Canada by seat count, though it was short-lived as Cinema's Gouzeau Taschereau 18 took the crown near Montreal later that October.
Welcome to Silver City. Enjoy the ride.
November 20th, Famous Players lights up the Silver City Yonge and Eglinton.
Famous Players, Silver City.
November 27th, the Coliseum Scarborough 12 opens, bringing that iconic round architecture to the East End.
Comforts, service, entertainment, and fine art.
Experience entertainment history in the making at the all-new Famous Players Coliseum. Stadium-style seating, digital sound, large curved screens, and there's variety on the menu. Fast lane ticket purchasing, Techtown Interactive Game Center, and party rooms. Famous Players Coliseum.
December 17th, Cineplex Odeon plants a flag in Markham with the first Markham Place 10. December 18th, the AMC arrival. The Americans officially land in Canada. AMC Kennedy Commons 20, Scarborough, and AMC Winston Churchill 24, Oakville, opened simultaneously, signaling a new era of massive seat counts and stadium seating. Saying goodbye, 1998 closures. As the giants rose, some classic neighborhood spots took their final bows. Capitol, Famous Players, Hillcrest 5, Cineplex Odeon, Madison 5 in North York, Cineplex, the Skyway 6, Famous Players, and Westwood 3 in Etobicoke. 1999, the year of the Titans. If 1998 was the build-up, 1999 was the explosion. This year saw the birth of some of the most famous and biggest theaters in the country. February 12th, the UFO has landed. The Famous Players Colossus opens with 19 screens and an IMAX theater, becoming the largest and most recognizable cinema in the Famous Players fleet.
The mother of all movie theaters is coming for you. Famous Players Colossus. Expect the
February 19th, Cineplex Odeon counters with the Grand at Orion Gate 10 in Brampton. May 7th, the heavyweight champion arrives. The AMC Interchange 30 opens in Vaughan. With 5,854 seats, it was the largest cinema ever built in Canada. Between this and the Colossus across the highway, there were 49 screens in one single area. May 19th, the downtown core gets a crown jewel with the opening of the Famous Players Paramount.
Looking for a new way of having fun? Let loose at Famous Players Paramount Theatre with huge THX-equipped screens, massive stadium seating, and IMAX 3D. Fun is paramount. Famous Players Paramount. Downtown, Dawn, and Richmond.
June 11th, Alliance Atlantis enters the chat, opening the Beach Cinemas with 6 screens. June 26th, Silver City Yorkdale 10 opens at one of the country's busiest malls. June 30th, expansion season. The Coliseum Mississauga adds screens 11 and 12, plus an IMAX theater, while Silver City Richmond Hill expands with screens 11 through 14. November 12th, the Famous Players North York at Empress Walk opens its massive grand staircase to the public. November 19th, the Silver City Brampton 16 opens to the public. November 24th, AMC finishes the year strong with the AMC Whitby 24. The final credits, 1999. While the Plaza Twin in Oakville managed to reopen, it was the end of the line for 10 other theaters across the region as the industry moved toward the bigger is better model. Thanks for watching. If you loved this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like and subscribe for more cinema history.